Greg, defensively responsible might be an understatement describing these guys. How do you find a way to the net to make plays for your squad?
Yeah, they've continued to be one of the better teams in the league and protecting their net, especially on the interior. It's going to be important for us to just not get stalled out. They do a pretty good job at swarming the corners and down low and owning the boards. We'll have to keep the puck moving. We'll have to stay in motion and then just make sure that we force them to collapse and then expand, manage the ozone better. Too often we're one and done. We'll have to get more puck recoveries and extend those possessions so that we can wear them down, get them a little bit tired, and then open them up a little bit more.
Now, they seem to shoot from anywhere and then try to capitalize on a bit of chaos. At least that's what it seems like. How much of a learning opportunity does that present some of your young defensemen, and how do you hope they respond?
Yeah, it's going to be important how we box out at the net, how we box out early out of corners. They definitely have a game plan of just going low to high and getting pucks in the net, but they're really good at their routes and how they do converge onto our net. We're going to have to be really smart with our low forward, finding their third guy. We have to communicate, make sure we're having clean and quick sorts. It's a great challenge for us. We do have some young defensemen back there that'll be pushed in a lot of areas for them to defend our net.
Next one goes to Nick Barden. Go ahead, Nick.
Hey, Greg. Joey Duzak said a few weeks ago that he was playing the best hockey of his life. What has he done this season to allow himself to play the type of hockey he's playing right now?
Yeah, Joe and I have talked a lot about his season, and really it stems from the defensive side of the puck. It's something he's really focused on. He has tons of confidence and poise with the puck offensively, and where he picks his spots to join into the play and have a little bit more of a rover role as a defenseman. What's allowed him to be more successful is how much he's cleaned up the defensive side of things, and he's starting to swing in on guys and use his stick a lot better on entries against, and he's starting to stall people out and use a little bit more of his physicality to get through hands and defend people, which has allowed our team to get back on the offense quicker, allows him to get back on the offense quicker and give himself more chances to get the puck back. And it's really been a big focus of his this year is how he's defending.
And going into these last 11 games, what are you looking forward to most about just watching this team play and what they do?
Just how much we can grow game to game. Now we have a mix of guys who've been here all year and some veteran players, and we have some younger guys and or just fresh faces who have also played pro hockey this year for some time now. And with all those mixed variables and players, how quickly we can get them to come together as a team, how quickly we can get them to come together and look really clean and sharp on the ice. There's always challenges at this level with bodies coming and going, but we have some really motivated young people that are here to learn and grow, and just making those micro development steps to help them along their journey and see how quickly we can do it.
And last one goes to Joshua Cloak. Go ahead, Joshua.
Hey, Greg, could you give us a sense with all these kind of moving parts, could you give us a sense of what kind of lineup changes there'll be tonight, if any?
Not at the time. I mean, there's going to be a couple guys in that didn't play last game, but for the most part, the roster looks similar. It's gonna be different almost every game moving forward. We get together as a staff and we talk about a plan to make sure that that we're putting our guys in the best spot. And I feel that the lineup we have tonight is really strong and gives us a really good chance to win tonight.
With the amount of games that you guys do have over the next few games, have you or the staff as a whole given any consideration to how a possible conditioning stint from Frederik Andersen might fit within all of these kind of games coming up?
No, I mean, our staff, we're here discussing and planning for the players that we have currently. Those discussions and those kind of questions are more for management on whether or not whatever plans they have. I'm not part of those conversations dealing with Freddie.